If you're pregnant for the second time, I'm sure you're focusing on your pregnancy. And also, I think it's very important to focus on your older child as well. If you think it's unnecessary, let me warn you, that's not the easy path to take for you and most importantly for your child. In this video, I am sharing my reasons for why it's important to prepare your older child while you're pregnant. And also, I'll be sharing some practical tips on how to do that. Very important to watch the complete video to understand the whole process. So hi, I am Nandini. I am a mother of 2 kids under the age of 3. In this channel, I am going to share my parenthood journey and also I would like to talk on topics which inspires and transforms me. If you are new to this channel and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Also tap on the notification bell to get a notification whenever I upload a new content. As I said, let me give you my reasons why it's important to prepare an older child for the new baby. So to help you understand this, here I have come up with an example. Imagine your husband leaves home for a couple of days and once he comes back home, he has brought with him a new wife. She is tiny and very demanding and your husband answers her every cry with so much of love. Also, on top of that, all of your family members think the new wife is very cute and adorable. So how do you feel? Not good, right? So this example pretty much sums up the feelings of your older child. Of course, they will feel displacement and jealousy. So it's very important to deal this transition with them with a lot of sensitivity and also with empathy. If not, we might start their sibling relationship on a wrong note. Also, your older child might feel insecure and lack of self-worth. So that's my first reason that why we need to prepare an older child. And also from mother's point of view, when you're already in the need of tons of energy to look after a newborn baby, I'm sure continuous tantrums and meltdowns from your older child is not you're looking for. So how we can make this process less difficult on you and on your child? So here are my 8 practical tips to do that. So first comes first, reveal this news to your child personally. Of course, once you know that you're pregnant, you and your partner will decide a date or when you should reveal this news to the whole world, like family and friends. I would suggest that before you reveal this news to your family and friends, talk to your older child first if your child is 4 and above. You don't want to keep your older child in a grey area or in a dark place. You want to travel this path along with them. You don't want to leave them on their own thinking that they don't understand anything. Rather, you want to take their sides and walk this path as a family. And the second step is to, whenever you get a chance, talk to them about the baby. Like take one step at a time. So you can tell them the things like the baby will be so little, it is too little to talk, too little to walk. It cries whenever baby wants to communicate something. You can talk to them in very simple terms so that they can get that understanding of what actually the baby is like. So the third tip is, whenever it is possible, take your older child with you for your gynecologist appointment. Because the advantage here is, usually your older child will not have opportunity to see any newborn babies. So at the hospital, they will get the opportunity to see the newborn babies. Since you have already been talking to them about the newborn babies, like how they look like and how they are so tiny and small, once they get to see the newborn babies, they'll understand better. So the fourth tip is, encourage your child connection with your baby from the first. Just for an example, suppose if you're going to the stores to buy things for your baby, you can take your child along with you and get them involved in choosing the colors of the clothes which they would like to buy for their baby brother or sister. So all these small things can build the connection between the siblings. The fifth tip is very important. You need to decide and discuss with your older child who will be with her during the birth itself. It's a good idea to discuss with your older child about who will be with them as a care provider during that time. And start telling them, for an example, for my kid, I was telling him like, Mama and Dada won't be there for a couple of days because we need to go to the hospital and bring the baby home. In such days, your grandparents will be there and they will look after you and they will feed you food and they will take you for potty and etc. So start discussing with them and start telling them that for the couple of days you will not be available. So the sixth point is, Don't try to get your child used to separation in general by leaving her with other people frequently. Let me come back to the same example again. Imagine your husband is going out of station for the next month for some reason, for work reason or some other reason. And he thinks that, okay, let my wife get used to this separation, so I'll stop going and meeting her this month for all the weekends. So how do you think about that, and how do you feel about that? It doesn't make sense to you, right? So it's the same thing with your older child. If you want a better cooperation from your older child when you're away from the home, then you might have to spend more time while you're pregnant so that you can build that connection stronger and deeper. Like if you have any big changes on your mind about your older child, like potty training or room changes, do it well in advance before your due date, because you don't want your older child to go through a transition one after the other. You want to give a child a break so that once they finish a transition, they can get used to the regular routine and then they can expect this big transition. And the last point is, start reading them books about the new siblings. So this is the book which I read for my son and he absolutely loved it. He was just a 1 year old. I started to read this book when I was, I think, pretty much around 5 months of pregnant. So it's very simple, any child will easily understand. I'm sure even if your child is little older, like 3 or 4 years, they will like this book for sure. So, but there are other books from the same author. Like this was for my son, so it is like I bought I Am a Big Brother books, but they have I Am a Big Sister book as well. So based on your requirement, you can buy such books from the Amazon and read to them so that they understand it better. I hope these informations are very useful to you. Let me know your feedback in the comment section below. If you want to share one quote or one philosophy which has changed your parenthood journey, share that in the comment section below so that I can take a look at it. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and tap on that notification bell so that you will get a notification whenever I upload a new content.